been tried, has been questioned, held to the fire. It has faced storms, the wind and rain. It has been forced to feel some pain.
So welcome everyone to the 13th annual CBAH Black American History Gala.
Well, I'm so glad to be with all of you tonight to celebrate, but also the theme that I know Harlan and the PUC has agreed with the celebration committee is to make sure we pay attention to the crisis in education. And I want you to know I'm working to make sure our education system is the best it can be. Even though I don't control the school district, there's a lot more to education than just what happens at school. You all know that. And so supporting families, working with our supervisors, and I think I saw Asha Safai here, yes? We're working for build more affordable housing together with London and Malia and all of our board. And then I'm working very closely with the PUC and so many, DPW and Naomi Kelly and others with so many job opportunities for our young people. And we are rebuilding all of our public housing. That's how you help folks get ahead. All of that together.
But it's amazing how there is a level of consistency in the celebration and the acknowledgement of this month throughout this country, and especially here in San Francisco. And this event, with all of the sponsors and the participants, you really make it really special. And I want to urge each and every one of you, this is the 24th. There's 4 more days in this month. Don't let those 4 days expire without you seeing what I think is probably the best documentary, and it should win the Academy Awards for that. And it's the story about the 3 M's, Martin, Malcolm, and of course, Medgar. Medgar was assassinated in his driveway in Mississippi. Malcolm was assassinated, and Martin was assassinated. Jimmy Baldwin and Samuel L. Jackson tie it all together in a documentary entitled, I Am Not Your Negro. See it.
And closer to home, as Mayor Ed Lee mentioned earlier, we lost the great Todd Lewis, who was a literal giant in our community and a staunch advocate for small businesses. And he left us way too soon. He was only 57 years old.
He is definitely bigger than life. When he comes into the room, he's very confident, and the great thing is that he so often delivered on the promises that he has made.
Todd is a force, physically and every other way.
Yeah, I don't know if people have seen him. He's a big man. He's about 6'7", ex-football player.
He was big and tall, so I mean, at the beginning, I didn't know that he played football.
His business was a means to take care of his employees, the legacy of his business, because, you know, he inherited his business.
Omega Pacific was founded by Ivy Reed Lewis, and she brought Todd in as her first employee. We supply energy-efficient lamps, ballasts, light fixtures, and lighting poles.
They provided so many of our lights to all of our city-owned facilities, and all of the operational crews in the city enjoyed working with Omega Pacific.
In our industry, there's not a lot of minority distributors.
Through a process we'll call a disparity study, it's been clearly documented how minority and women-owned businesses and local small businesses in general have had a tough go at just trying to gain access and be competitive in and win city contracts.
We would encounter beliefs that somehow minority businesses or small businesses were somehow less qualified.
Part of it has to do with unfair practices or downright discrimination.
He was definitely instrumental in changing a lot of the rules and regulations here to really help small businesses.
He educated the elected officials. So he demonstrated to them that with proper opportunities, and minority-owned and women-owned small business, they can flourish just like him.
I think Todd is definitely a pioneer, and for people who are benefiting from the efforts that he was able to contribute to small businesses, I think people need to know about it.
Mr. Lewis was very smart. We were the last people he would come talk to. The very first person he would talk to is the operational crew. He probably knew almost every electrician by their first name. That made him very successful because he knew what the city needed before the department head knew.
He had a very great business model.
His motto for us was Omega Pack on the attack. He was a great leader.
Good afternoon, Omega Pacific. This is Vignelle.
You can see Omega Pacific's work and what they've done throughout the entire region.
One of the projects that he has worked on is the City Hall lights that you see that go on and off. He's worked on San Francisco International Airport.
He was very instrumental in delivering the globe street lights that are around UN Plaza.
So he's worked on a wide range of high profile and even small projects in the city.
He really looked at giving back to the community. I remember back in the 90s, he would throw a barbecue in his warehouse in San Francisco to give back to the community.
Every Christmas, we provide Christmas toys and gifts to the community. Every year, he would invite his retired NFL players to play Santa Claus. And the funny thing about it is, these guys would come and fight over who was going to be Santa Claus that year.
It was clear how important his family was to him.
We would start off every meeting with, Naomi, let me show you a picture of my daughter and my son and what they're doing. And he made it a point, no matter how busy he was, to coach his son or daughter's team. And he was so proud of his kids that it just would start off the meeting on the right foot because we would share the success stories of our children. I think it's very important that we do a profile on Todd Lewis and other African-American businessmen, inventors, leaders, so that we can write the history of what African-Americans have accomplished in our society.
I know that his family will miss him greatly, but the business community will also miss you, Todd.
You have done tremendous work here in San Francisco and in the Bay Area, and you're going to be sorely missed.
I'm sure you're probably up in heaven pouting on the Almighty's table, fighting for small businesses around the world now. So enjoy your rest, and we miss you a lot.
Good evening. My name is Mason Kelly.
And I'm Harlan Kelly III, otherwise known as Trey. We would like Renelle to come on stage. Well, she's already here.
Wait.
Okay. I am Harlan III, otherwise known as Trey. We would like Renelle to come on stage, please.
Everyone, please watch this video.
Everybody loves Renelle. Her voice resonates with San Franciscans and conveys energy, expression, and much enthusiasm.
I've been a broadcaster in the Bay Area for 30 years now. I worked at 106 KMEL for a number of years and then 98.1 KISS FM. And I got a call at the radio station in the fall of 1999 asking, the Giants were calling asking if I'd be interested in auditioning. And I was like, yeah. I auditioned twice. They called me and said, come back in. It's down to you and one other. And by the grace of God, I got the gig.
Amazing.
And opening day 2000, that was my voice.
Yeah.
One of her passion projects is working with Friends of Faith.
Friends of Faith, I'm on the board. I'm one of the founding members of the board. We were established in 1997. Faith Fancher, who was an award-winning journalist at Channel 2, she got diagnosed in 97 and she went public with her private battle. And what she realized is that she had great health insurance, and she was very active in the community, and particularly in low-income neighborhoods. She was very, very active, and she realized that this is such an expensive disease. And so she decided that she wanted to get all of her media girlfriends together and raise money that we give to nonprofits that specifically deal with Bay Area breast cancer patients. All our money stays here locally, but it goes to low-income and uninsured patients. She left us in 2003, but she's, her legacy, we are determined to keep alive.
It's still going, yeah.
Still going strong, and she's saved so many lives in her life and continuing in her death.
Renelle Brooks Moon, we thank you for being the voice of CBAH for many years, and we honor you with the 2017 Lifetime Achievement Award.
Our dad, Harlan Kelly Jr., could not be with us tonight because he's with our grandma, Shirley. But I, Trey Kelly, would like to present Renelle Brooks Moon with the Lifetime Achievement Award for 2017.
This was completely, totally a huge surprise. And I'm thrilled, and I'm honored, I'm humbled, and that got me. And seeing Faith up there, who, helped me so much and mentored me throughout my career, and to be able to carry on her legacy through my work, and just to be able to use my voice for my community for 32 years now as a broadcaster in this market. And I have all of you to thank for that. I would not have lasted that long without all of your support. Y'all have been riding with me since 1986. Thank you, Harlan. Thank you, CBAH. Thank you. It's my 5th anniversary here hosting for you. I love being the voice of CBAH. I appreciate you all so much. And this is crazy.
San Francisco's own Natalie Bazile is an eloquent and descriptive writer of the novel Queen Sugar, which artfully captures the timelessness of the struggle to survive, the virtues of perseverance, and the undenying bond of family.
I want to acknowledge the generosity of Miss Natalie, because she has chosen to use this as an opportunity not just to premiere this incredible work, but to use it as a fundraiser to support an amazing art organization.
Welcome to the San Francisco premiere of the series Queen Sugar, adapted from my novel, Queen Sugar.
Queen Sugar. Everybody should read it. They'll be sweeter for having read it.
It's complicated, it's hopeful, it's a story that I think is optimistic, but it also looks at, the difficulties and the complexities of Southern life.
We do business a little differently down here.
It is exciting to see what Ava is doing with this series, Ava and Oprah, as they take it and transform it. I'm just very pleased that my book is the inspiration.
The celebration of Black history would like to honor Natalie Bazile with the Literary Award for 2017.
The winner of the Literary Arts Award goes to Natalie Bazile, unable to attend tonight. So, Karen, you going to accept on her behalf? Okay.
Shaman Walton is a native of San Francisco and the executive director of Young Community Developers, better known as YCD.
My job basically is to make sure that the operations of this organization are running smoothly and in accordance with what our funders want, but at the end of the day, the biggest component of that is making sure that the resources and the services that we provide to the community gets to the community so that we can get people working, which at the end of the day is our main goal, is to get the community working.
And never let anybody say, well, you can't make it, 'cause a feeble mind is in your way. No more tears do we cry.
Shaman Walton, we honor you with the 2017 Humanitarian Award and salute you for your dedication to the San Francisco community.
63 years ago, the Brown versus Board of Education decision was cast, and not only did it decide that separate but equal was a fallacy, but it was also illegal in this country. And we continue to fight on a daily basis in the district to make sure that that separation is not what causes our young people to not be successful. And we will continue that fight and continue that battle. I want to thank the SFPUC. I want to thank CBAH. I want to thank all of you for this award, and we're going to continue to work. This is for all of us. Thank you.
Trombonist Wayne Wallace is a 5-time Grammy nominee and is a respected exponent of African American Latin music in the world today. Mr. Wallace has performed, recorded, and studied with master musicians such as Aretha Franklin, Bobby Hutcherson, Earth, Wind & Fire, Santana, Whitney Houston, Tito Puente, and Johnny Lee Hooker, to name a few. He is a widely respected teacher and historian, and he currently is an instructor at Stanford University. He conducts lectures, workshops, and clinics in America and Europe since 1983. Celebration of Black History honors Mr. Wayne Wallace for his achievements as an accomplished arranger, educator, and composer with compositions for film and television.
I'm a native San Franciscan, so this means a lot to me. And I've been very blessed with all the things that have come. I want to thank everyone in my family, Ms. Teresa Harper, Michael Axon, all of y'all that's been a part of this nurturing system, this ecosystem of music that goes back to the 1850s here in the Bay Area, whether it was on Broadway, the Barbary Coast, the Fillmore, everything that has enabled the San Francisco sound to be the vivid thing, living, vivid thing that goes all across the world. Thank you very much.
All right, now it is my pleasure to announce the 3 organizations that are the recipients of the 2017 CBAH scholarships. They will each receive $5,000 for their amazing community programs. And our first recipient is the 3rd Street Youth Center and Clinic.
My name is Joy Jackson Morgan, and I'm the executive director at 3rd Street Youth Center and Clinic. And I really want to thank CBAH, the PUC, our board vice chair, and the youth and our staff who allow us to work in their lives every day. Thank you, guys.
Our next recipient, Bayview Hunters Point YMCA. YMCA.
As Renelle mentioned, I'm Takija Gardner, the Senior Executive Director for the Bayview Hunters Point YMCA, and I really would like to thank the San Francisco Public Utilities Commission as well as CBAH, because this gives us the great opportunity to serve hundreds of youth and young people in our community during the summer. So once again, thank you for this opportunity for us to impact the lives of those that we serve.
And our 3rd and final recipient is the Buchanan YMCA. Congratulations to y'all.
We serve close to about 400 kids each summer, so this scholarship will allow us to continue to serve close to 400, if not bring a lot more kids out of their homes, out of the Western Addition, and back into our camps. So thank you very much.
I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call my own.
I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh, oh, and you smiled, you smiled. Oh, and then a spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last, at last, at last, at last. Oh, at last. Thank you.
I fell in love with you the first time I looked into their eyes. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting with their eyes. They make me feel happy. They make me feel blue. No stalling, I'm falling, blowing in a big way for sweet little you. My heart is jumping. You started something with them their eyes. You better watch them if your eyes, they sparkle, they bubble. They're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're overworking, there's danger lurking in them their eyes. Is your mouth just a little bit weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? No, baby, don't you change a hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's. Each day is Valentine's. Each day is Valentine's Day.
Dragonfly out in the sun. You know what I mean, I know you do. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when the day is done, you know what I mean. And this whole world, it's a new world, it's a bold world for me. leaves of the pine. You know how I feel. Freedom is mine. Ow! You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling, oh, I'm feeling, I'm feeling
The mere idea of you, the longing I hear for you, you never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower. Your eyes in stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love, my love.